call Rural Fire District number 2, regular meeting June 28th to order. Roll call, please.
Mr. Forrest. Here. Mr. Graffia. Here. Mr. Joseph.
Present.
Mr. Bruno. Mr. Ridgel. Mr. Mayhew. Mr. Wells.
Here.
Mr. Vial. Ms. Hyde.
Yes, please.
Here. Ms. Coates. Here.
Okay, we do have a quorum. Public input. Buddy's here. Anyone wishing to address any agenda items? I'd like to entertain a motion to adopt the minutes dated May 24th, 2021.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Forrest, seconded by, what's the name, Ms. Ingram? Ms. Ingram, roll call, please.
Mr. Forrest. Mr. Graffia.
Yes.
Mr. Joseph.
Yes.
Mr. Bruno. Mr. Ridgel. Mr. Mayhew. Mr. Wells.
Yeah.
Ms. Hyde. Ms. Coates.
Motion passes and is so ordered. House Supply Matters. Ratification approval of full-time position.
Yes, the chief had submitted all the proper documents, the paperwork. He has one full-time position that needs to be ratified, is at $9 per hour.
Motion by Mr. Mayhew. Second by Mr. Graffia. Roll call, please.
Mr. Forrest. Mr. Graffia.
Yes.
Mr. Joseph.
Yes.
Mr. Bruno. Mr. Ridgel. Mr. Mayhew. Mr. Wells. Ms. Hyde. Ms. Coates.
Motion passes. 8th Ward Fire Matters.
Same thing with the 8th Ward chief. He had submitted, he's got a full-time position. He had submitted all the paperwork for that. It is a one full-time position at $10.51 per hour.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Hyde, second by Mr. Graffia. Roll call, please.
Mr. Forrest. Mr. Graffia.
Yes.
Mr. Joseph.
Yes.
Mr. Bruno. Mr. Ridgel. Mr. Mayhew. Mr. Wells.
Yeah.
Ms. Hyde. Ms. Coates.
Motion passes.
All right.
One time.
And the same thing for 8th Ward. He has a one part-time position at $10 per hour and two part-time positions at $10.51 per hour.
So we're doing 3.
It's 3
I
positions.
got a question. Looks like one of these people is on 2 payrolls. How many hours is she gonna be working for you out?
She's gonna be part-time, she's gonna be a full.
Because it doesn't say on here how many hours.
It should have said various.
It says part-time. He's got various hours per week.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I just want to remind y'all, let's don't have any problems with this overlapping one department to the other.
we had that situation with multiple people working,
Okay.
multiple departments, and we don't have that issue at all.
Okay.
Okay, can we get a motion? Ms. Hyde, make the motion. Can we get a second? Ms. Graffia, you beat you to it. Roll call, please.
Mr. Forrest. Mr. Graffia.
Yes.
Mr. Joseph.
Yes.
Mr. Bruno. Mr. Ridgel. Mr. Mayhew. Mr. Wells.
Yeah.
Ms. Hyde. Ms. Coates.
Motion passes. So ordered. Monthly reports and registers, administration report.
The monthly reports and registers, y'all should have gotten them by email. All right. The administrator's report, it's renewal of my vehicle lease. My vehicle is up for renewal. It's approaching the mileage limit. Enterprise has contacted me in regards to that. The vehicle that they're going to replace this with, it's actually $120 a month cheaper than what I'm paying now, that I've already budgeted for this year on my vehicle, my present vehicle. So if the board approves it, it will be a savings of over $120 per month.
Do we have any other ones, Dennis?
We do have some that's going to be, and that's going to be on the next month's agenda. I'm working with the Chief of Independence right now. He's going to have 2 of them that's probably going to be due. And then we do have some that's in Hammond. I got to talk to the chief about that, and 2 in Ponchatoula that should be coming due soon. It's right in there, 44,000 miles. Yes, sir.
What is the purchase price we're going to buy?
Well, I mean, roughly, you know, you're looking at $50,000, $50,000 to purchase one outright.
They gave you a price on that?
Not to, no, I did not look at the purchase price. to buy one. I mean, this is Enterprise Leasing, whoever, you know, all the vehicles in the parish, that's who is doing the leasing for the parish now.
That's 18,
Um,
that's 2018.
My vehicle, it's a 19, that I got in 18. I'm sorry? $602.25. That's $120 a month cheaper than what I'm paying now.
I was gonna ask, I'm sure we discussed it before, but I just forgot. It's cheaper to lease than it is to buy one outright.
Well, it's, you know, whether or not it is, what the thing of it is, the maintenance is covered. You know, you never have to worry about none of the maintenance. The only thing that you have to you know, that you would be responsible for is tires. Other than that, the maintenance, the oil changes, the tune-ups, if it's an engine failure, that's all responsible, you know, falls on the responsibility of Enterprise.
Automatic maintenance, probably not many people have trouble with one till they get old anyway. You know.
Hopefully not, yeah.
Somebody that bought a brand new one, wouldn't think maintenance would make the difference in it.
Well, you know,
Picture of renting, leasing versus purchasing outright.
well, you know, I know the parish has tried this, and it seems to be working for the parish, you know, the parish government. We kind of piggybacked onto that, and it's, you know, so far, it's, you know, my vehicle is the first one to come due. It's a 5-year lease, basically.
So insurance be the same?
The insurance is the same.
You pay 7, so something for the other vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Okay, any more questions?
Awesome.
Motion by Mr. Bruno, seconded by John and Mr. Ingraffia. Roll call, please.
Mr. Forrest? Mr. Ingraffia?
Yes.
Mr. Joseph?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. Ridgel?
Yes.
Mr. Mayu?
Yes.
Mr. Wells?
Yeah.
Ms. Hyde? Ms. Coates?
Okay, motion passes, so ordered. We'll entertain the other ones next month.
Yes, sir. I do have one more thing under the administrator's report that I'd like to bring up, and this has been an ongoing problem out in the Laranja area. There is a hydrant that was hit by a vehicle. Justin, had it been over a year ago? Over a year ago. We've contacted Eastern Heights Water Company. I've spoken to them about a year ago. Mr. Bruno has called.
Justin spoke to him probably 10 times.
Justin has spoken to him just recently, and Justin, if you would come up here. And it's kind of surprising that the response that he got.
Friday, I
From-
called him about 2:30 Friday evening to ask about this problem again. On the phone at this time, he said the guy's backed up because they contract everything out through another company now, and he said because of rain, everything is backed up. I told him that I had 2 councilmen, Mr. Bruno, Mr. Louis Joseph, asking about this situation, and the administrator. He said if they have a problem with this, to contact him directly. So that's why I left it.
Well, I know there's more than one contractor.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I mean, this has been well over a year.
And it's right on Highway 40.
It's a hydrant that would be used.
Cole Road and Easley Road is
Yeah.
that intersection.
And really, the big problem is the man that lives there, there's a little question if the hydrant is on his property or on the state property.
And I spoke with the homeowner, and he's
And he
wanting it
wants
repaired
to fix
also.
too, but the hydrant is not functional. We cannot use it. It's laid completely over. So, if he needs us to call him, let's just give him a call. And if they can't get a contractor, I'm sure we can talk to the parish and find somebody that can go there.
Right, exactly.
And fix that hydrant.
Yeah, Dennis and I were out there last week. And the perception of the general public is that we're not doing nothing. They don't know.
And what is the arrangement, Justin, between the water district and y'all on that hydrant? Is it a 50-50?
Yeah,
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So we would pick up half and the water
Yes.
district would pick up half?
that was the agreement a year ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what if you needed that hydrant?
No, it's non-usable.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
So if Gary cancel, we'll get them paid out of that, go ahead and get it done.
Well, either that or we pay it and then we'll bill them.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
get it done and then bill them.
that's a possibility, but
Carlo, I can maybe,
council to find out.
Yeah.
I maybe can contact another contractor if we want to go that
Yeah.
alleyway that way.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's nice, so,
okay, thank you.
okay, is that it? Please, then?
Under the administrator's report, yes.
Okay. Can we
Wait,
get a-
can I ask a question?
Go ahead, right ahead.
If it looks like we gotta go that route, can we go ahead and let Dennis be looking at, getting some quotes from a contractor to go look at it and see what it costs so we can be ahead of the game, so we don't have to wait another meeting?
What do you think about engaging legal counsel as a draft?
Well, that one might be a good idea too, let him look at it.
Yeah, sometimes they jump when it says from a lawyer.
But I think what we need to do, I'll contact the water district tomorrow and ask them what they're, and just tell them, look, we're looking at maybe getting a contractor to fix it, or y'all still in for your half, and we'll take care of the cost of it and then send you a bill for your half.
That'll work.
But in the meantime, maybe we can see, because I don't think just a regular plumber is gonna do
No.
it. It's gonna have to be somebody
Expert.
that knows what to do with it. Because I don't know if the pipe's bent or broke or what.
Right, you're talking the mains probably,
Yeah.
okay.
Do you need a motion for that effect?
Yes, I think we.
I so
Second by Mrs. Roll call.
Mr. Forrest? Mr. Graffia?
Yes.
Mr. Joseph?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. Ritchell? Mr. Mayhew? Mr. Wells?
Yeah.
Ms. Hyde? Ms. Coates?
Okay, let's motion to accept the administration. Okay, by Mr. Bloom again, second by Ms. Hyde.
Mr. Forrest? Mr. Graffia? Mr. Joseph?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno? Mr. Ritchell? Mr. Mayhew? Mr. Wells?
Yeah.
Ms. Hyde? Ms. Coates?
Motion passes, so ordered. Other department heads?
I'll just bring y'all up to date. We had the first meeting of the committee looking at the revenue stream for the
Wait,
fire.
hold one second. Approval, official journal.
It's official journal.
Yeah, let's get that in.
Okay.
That's not a problem. Approve, propose the name official journal for TPRFD number 2, material beginning 1 July 2021 and ending.
That's Bridget, can't make that motion.
That's for
For
the
the-
fund. Thought that was fun,
Say it loud. Oh my God. Who made the
Queen.
too. It's the cold queen.
second back there? Roll call, please.
Mr. Forrest? Mr. Graffia? Mr. Joseph?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno?
I don't know if I should vote. Yeah.
Mr. Ritchell? Mr. Mayhew? Mr. Wells? Ms. Hyde? Ms. Coates?
Motion passes unanimously. Okay, Mr. Bruno.
We had our first meeting last week of the committee to look at the financial stream for the fire departments. We're gathering some information from the assessor's office on each of the fire districts and the amount of revenues that the millages would bring into each individual district. I think we're getting it. We are.
I do have some of it, and I'm getting some more information
As
from
soon
them.
as that is all in, and we're hoping maybe by this week, we'll schedule the second meeting. But we had some good discussion. I think there were some good ideas. And, you know, hopefully we can find something that's going to take care of some of the problems in the future. But I think it was a good meeting, and I thank all the chiefs that were there for their input. And like I said at the meeting, if anything comes up that you want to add to, we only had one chief that was not there, but he had to work. He still got a job. But we hope to have him there at the next meeting, and we're going to try to see if we can find a solution to this. I don't know if we can cover it all, but we're going to do the best we can to try to help the situation out. So look forward to the next meeting.
Okay, thank you, Carl. Before we adjourn, I just want to ask all the fire chief, I know you will, stay on your toes this weekend, you know what's going on with 4th of July fireworks, a lot of fire start.
No burn ban going on, huh?
No, sir.
Because I know you guys stay on your
I
toes.
don't think you could start a fire if you wanted to, right?
It's kind of waterlogged right now.
If you did it, it wouldn't burn.
All right, I'll entertain a motion. If nothing else. Anything else? Mr. Wells?
Oh,
Adjourn?
I move that we adjourn.
Thank you. Second by Mr. Moore. Motion adjourned.